video surfaced 2 years ago of Wayne LaPierre on a safari, unable to shoot an endangered African bush elephant who was already on the ground dying from somebody else's gunshot wound. Oh, did I mention Wayne LaPierre is Satan? He goes hunting for endangered elephants. And despite firing 4 rounds at this dying elephant, Wayne LaPierre missed each time. It's on videotape. You could hear his guide laughing at him. His wife, Susan LaPierre, had to finish the endangered African bush elephant off herself, much to Wayne's humiliation. But something tells me Susan LaPierre, married to Wayne LaPierre, is quite accustomed to finishing off a lot of activities all by herself, if you know what I mean. And if you don't know what I mean, Susan and Wayne LaPierre have no children. I'm guessing Wayne is either firing blanks or there's no lead in his chamber. Now, I'm not saying Wayne LaPierre, the head of the National Rifle Association, is impotent. A lot of men don't have children. And it's not like a guy who dedicated his entire adult life to promoting the right to own a gun would ever be overcompensating for anything. So like I said, I have no idea if the head of the National Rifle Association, Wayne LaPierre, is impotent. It wouldn't surprise me, especially since the original slogan was, "From my cold, dead penis." Anyway, I have no idea if Wayne LaPierre is impotent. I'm just saying it wouldn't surprise me. Again, I have no idea. I mean, a lot of men never fathered a child. But you would think the guy who heads the National Rifle Association would go out of his way to appear masculine by fathering several idiot children. I mean, that's kind of what the NRA is all about. Guns and family. Guns and your stupid family. He has guns, sort of. He doesn't really like them. And he has no family. Just his beard. His wife, Susan. And, you know, she looks like it's a loving relationship. She looks like she's getting all her needs satisfied, Susan LaPierre. So I'm sure Wayne LaPierre, the head of the National Rifle Association, well, today's his last day on the job, but I'm sure Wayne LaPierre, the outgoing head of the National Rifle Association, I'm pretty sure he's not impotent. But if I were to write a screenplay about the world's most impotent man, I would definitely name him LaPierre. LaPierre. Susan LaPierre, it turns out, is a great shot. And there's video of Susan LaPierre shooting another endangered elephant, then slicing off his tail and shouting at the top of her lungs in Botswana, "Victory!" What a woman. What a woman. Wait, it gets better. Susan LaPierre, after killing the endangered elephant in Botswana, had his feet illegally flown back to the United States so she could have them turned into chairs inside the couple's Dallas mansion. This is for real. These are the chairs. This is a photograph from the New Yorker magazine. Let me go full screen here so you can take a look. These are actual chairs, stools. This is from the New Yorker magazine 3 years ago. Mike Spies wrote about this in July of 2021. You can Google the New Yorker magazine to verify this. These are 2 chairs made from the endangered elephant Susan LaPierre murdered in Botswana. The other feat, and I have a pretty dark sense of humor, but not when it comes to endangered elephants. So this is true. According to Mike Spies in The New Yorker, the other feet from the endangered elephant that Susan LaPierre killed were turned into an umbrella stand and a trash can. A trash can. This is all from the July 29th, 2021 edition of The New Yorker. It was a piece written by Mike Spies. That's the handiwork of Susan LaPierre, the wife of Wayne LaPierre. Look at those chairs, huh? Talk about taste and refinement. It's almost as though the Dean of Interior Decorators, Billy Baldwin, never left us. Welcome to my home. Pull up a foot. Can I fix you a drink? Perhaps a splash of brandy? Turning an endangered elephant's foot into a trash can. I'll tell you one thing about Susan LaPierre. This woman sure goes out of her way to make herself lovable. What a lovable woman. It's a tragedy that they didn't have children. That's my biggest regret, is that Susan and Wayne LaPierre never had children.
It's time right now for the David Feldman Show.